Hi everybody, it's Diane. Do I have to keep saying From Tattered Edges Design? Do we know that now? But it's Diane. And I've got my glue books here. It's time for another glue book session. I've got more stuff than I thought, which I say that every time too, I think. So I've got a couple things for the old one, and I marked it ahead of time. Are you impressed? So I've got a couple small fonts. Thinking definitely should fit somewhere, like right there. And I think I said this in the last video or the one before. It is morning, but it's very gray and dreary and raining. So the lighting is not so swift once again. All right, this one. Kind of long. I don't know. Do you want to encroach, on their design? No. All right, we'll put that in the new one. And then I've got a wolf picture. It should go on the old wolf page here. There. Well, fits there. Fits there. How about up here? Okay. And it's supposed to get very windy once again. Maybe it'll dry up some of the puddles, huh? Okay. And not too gluey, so I think you can shut on yourself there. Alright, the current book. We've got all kinds of things. Okay, we've got some color. We've got some little color things, and we've got a huge color thing that is never going to go anywhere. I know that. Well, okay, you fit there. And that huge color thing, I don't know. If I want to start another color page, if I want to just save it even for something entirely different, not a glue book, I don't know. This was a game, or, like a pattern puzzle thing for kids in a catalog. Well, I don't know about that. That's good. We're over here. We're down here. What about up there in the... That's so pale you can't even see it. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay, now this is a salvage off of fabric. It was very colorful fabric, as you may imagine. I could cut off these last couple ones if it doesn't fit. Well, that fits. I don't know that I like it though. How about up there? I always have to fussy cut a salvage. Let's see. Alright, let's try it. This is newish fabric. It's just a few years old actually. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Alright, you go back. It's the only fabric thing I have. Yeah, actually, I don't know, is this the first fabric thing I've ever put in a glue book? Good question. about this? I think I like that better. And maybe cut off the, yeah. I'm not going to need my fabric so much. Here, I'll use the little ones. There. Okay. That's pretty good. It's not gluey either. Alright, this is going to fit nowhere either, right? Ooh, it fits right on the page. Isn't that cool? They're, can you tell? Plastic Easter eggs in every color of the rainbow. I didn't know there was a big need for that. Apparently there is. Well, since this is going to fit absolutely nowhere, should we start a new color thing? Alright, should we be smart and start it here so it can face, unlike the other part? I mean, pages. That's your tableware in every color of the rainbow. Shop the rainbow. It's a little long. What about that? Alright, which side has to come off a little bit? It's, yeah, it is centered. Well, I don't know. It's going to be a quiet glue session. Believe it or not, I don't hear extraneous noise, and I'm kind of tired. I didn't sleep well again. This is crooked. Okay, I think part of my not sleeping well is the, I assume it'll be up before this one, the Fill a Tiny Journal. The next prompt is connection. I do not know what to do for that. So when I can't sleep, I lay there and think, oh, what about that? Well, no. Well, that's pretty good, but I don't know how I can get a picture for it. Or, all right. That's a little long too then. Do you crafter artist people do that too? No, Diane, it's just you. Alright. It's going to be a pain to glue. What can we talk about? I don't know. So, okay, what should I do for connection? I should make my own prompts, shouldn't I? It'd be a lot easier. Yeah, okay, there's a question for, I guess more, I don't know, a psychiatrist or something. Is it better to push yourself, and does it even depend on your age and stuff too, to do things that are outside your box there and make you think or struggle a little or, you know, or just kind of stay in your box and practice what you do like, and you will get better at that too. Think about that. Yeah, when you can't sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning, think about that. And it's getting windy. I don't know if you can hear that. I have a window just cracked, sort of. Get a little air moving. Alright, I guess we'll go to the almost top. So in case I get some other little salvage or something, maybe I'll have a space. And I've got a book under here, so hopefully it'll cut down on the glare on this side. I thought of that too. That's not bad for being tired. And I got my wax paper things down too. See, I should give myself more credit there. It's crooked. Maybe the glue sessions should be titled, "That's Crooked." Because I say that a lot, don't I? Okay. Do we want this across? Yeah, I think we do. I think that text isn't adding anything to my life, so. Is it obvious these are catalog pictures? Maybe you even have this catalog. It's relatively new. That's why there's Easter stuff in it. And I have yet to put out my Easter decorations. I'll probably do that this weekend. And I'm actually kind of excited to dye eggs because last year with the leftover dye, it's just the pause stuff. I dyed Nova paper for journals. It turned out really cool. It was really fun. So I'm going to do that again. Alrighty. Well, let's just turn a page and see what we come up with. We have quite a variety of stuff here. I don't have a bear, I don't think. Okay. I don't have stamps. Well, we'll wait with miscellaneous. I do have Christmas, but I was thinking they're not large. Maybe on the other old pages. Here. So this is out of Old McCall's. I just thought that was cute. Obviously a stocking to make. And then this was a door decoration kind of thing. And then I'm not that wild about this, but the way it was on the edge of the magazine to get at the candy cane, I had to cut it out. And I thought, if I put that in my Christmas box to use it, it's either going to get lost or it's such old brittle magazine paper, it's going to get cracked or something. And I didn't have the heart to throw it away, so it's going in here. Somewhere. Maybe. Well, that's okay. I like that up there. It's not covering up anything that necessary. Have you ever dyed tissue paper? That's what that is. And they had a formula in there to do it, and I was thinking about doing it. It's food coloring. But, no, I covered up the year. But, there, okay, you can tell, 75. You're supposed to use the tissue paper that's not coated, and I didn't have any of that, and I kind of, you're supposed to wear, gloves and an apron and everything, and I thought, I don't know, this has the potential for disaster, so I never did it. Oh, that was cool, and I like the way it looks. Maybe someday I'll find uncoated tissue paper and feel like making a mess, which I doubt. Well, where was that old Christmas or new Christmas page? The other Christmas page. Well, I kind of like that because of the colors. Alright, fine. And I think I needed wax paper down on the other one. Don't stick to anything till I get there. And I've only got a couple minutes here. I gotta go off and not glue. Boo, hiss. Okay. Alright, where were those other pages that are now sticking together here? Oh, actually, they're okay. Okay, fine. Alright, what else do you got for me today? Oh, got this flower. It was some sort of old wall decoration, you know, like with fabric and stitching and stuff. Well, that's kind of fun. It's going to cover up too much. What about right there in the middle of those? Okay. And speaking of paws, in case you missed my explanation, these strips are the egg little stands you're supposed to use in your paws kit that I didn't use, so I put them in there. I do have dogs that, like last time I said, probably aren't going to fit anywhere. That's a catalog stamp. No, he's not going to fit. These are old, you know, some kind of needlework, whoops, cruel picture thing. Oh, those are kind of cute. And this one side needs to be trimmed. Okay. And I cut them apart because they were kind of wide shown in the catalog, and I didn't want all that negative space there. Well, I'm not overly impressed, but it fits. This is crooked too. I should check my work before I turn the camera on, right? I fussy cut all this stuff last night, so I'd be, you know, not that far ahead. Alright, over here. And then I've got a couple more that aren't huge, but I don't know if they're going to fit or not. Alright, the dogs, and then I have to go off into this icky, rainy world. I'd much rather stay here. Alright, well this one we had was a holdout from last time that we never found a place. And I've got this little puppy from an ad. And this silly dog from, I think it's the travel guide. He's not going to fit anywhere either. Well, he obviously needs to be on the top of something. Well, that's not stupid. What about over here? I almost like it better here. Okay, he can go there. And then we'll worry about those other two dogs later. Alright, group. Hang on, I gotta leave for a little while. Oh, duh. Stop talking and working at the same time. Okay, let's start that again. Okay, group, I gotta leave for a little while. I'll be back. And we'll pick it up. See you later. Okay, I'm back. I did not move a thing. So let's just pick it up. Fonts. Funny. Super fluff. It's fiberfill, you know, for crafting purposes. Yeah, that magazine wasn't super old. That was, I believe, 90s-ish. That's why the paper's not so yellowed yet. Yeah, actually, I don't know. Magazines that were put out in the 90s, did they use different, better paper? Maybe they won't get so yellowed anyway. Somebody probably knows the answer to that. All right, and this one. Well, I guess there. This will leave a weird gap in there. Yeah, when these pages are done, in my opinion, I usually do go back in case you haven't seen any of my old glue book videos and add, some markers or paint or something, maybe something then to fill in an awkward gap. So don't worry about that. Okay. Horses. I have horses. And I also have at least one other horse page. I think it's two, isn't it? You guys could probably tell me better than I could tell you at this point, right? Well, I don't really want to cover up that cloud. I think that's kind of cool. So these aren't going to fit, right? Well, kind of like that there, okay. That was a little tiny travel guide logo, something or other. Girl, get in there. Okay. All right, where are the other horse pages? Oops, there goes the glue stick. Which, that was my fault. I bumped it. Well, that's kind of neat because it's snowy, wintry. They're snowy. All right, they can go there. I don't know about this other one. Well, do we have any baseball fans listening? Spring training started. Okay. And I guess that's all I have to say about that. I haven't listened. Sometimes I listen on the radio to Cubs training games. I haven't done that yet this year. Well, where's the other one? Oh, right there. Well, I don't know. I don't really want to cut off the zebra's head, and that leaves a weird gap. All right, back. Where were we? I don't want to cover up his tail. Well, I think that looks too. Okay, I'll just move it down a little bit. Okay, that's good. All right. What else? Oh, some doors. I've got a door. It was just I think it was a HGTV decorating magazine showing a colored door there. Well, it does fit right there in the middle. Should I just take advantage? I guess I should just take advantage. Yeah, okay. I was thinking of, to make a long story short, repainting trim on my house and my front door this summer. So if I do that, I'm going to go a different color, but I don't know what yet. So that's exciting. All right. Oh, that'll hit that paper there. Okay. All right, I do have USA. I've got Made in America. Maybe that can just go right there. Down. Here. No. No, actually, I think I like it down here better. All right, that can just go there. And then this other thing, I have a feeling, is not going to fit. This was in an old magazine. I forgot what it was for, but you know, you're supposed to answer this ridiculously simple question, and then you could, you know, get whatever. I forget what it was, but do you like the choices? Can you read that? It's Little Orphan Annie, the Jolly Green Giantess, the Statue of Liberty, or Mae West. I like the Mae West answer. I thought that was funny.
You know I've been mad about you from the first time I laid eyes on you. Well, you're my whole world. What do you want to do, drive me to a madhouse?
No, I'll call you a taxi.
Yeah, well, May isn't going to fit on here anywhere, is she? Once we cut it apart. Well, what if we cut? Because this isn't that important, really. I mean, it's a cool photo, but this is negative space, and this isn't necessarily pertaining to patriotic. If we put that there, and then put the choices somewhere else. Well, we can't get rid of the choices because that's what makes it so funny. Well, I can cut off a little bit here of this. Does that help in any remote way? Yeah, actually, believe it or not, it does. And we could take off this space here. The Jolly Green Giantess. I wonder if there is a Jolly Green Giantess. I never thought about that. Okay, it's a little crowded, but I think it's okay. I want to cut off the edges there. Yeah, I think I do. Just so this video is that much longer, right, folks? It was a pretty nice photo, all kidding aside. Look at that crooked. Yeah, it kind of did. Is it stuck? No, good. It's, I don't lean over as much as I normally would when I'm not on camera, so I don't bump the camera or get my hair in it. So sometimes I'm not seeing edges and stuff that I might otherwise normally see. That's better. Oh my, all the work we go to for these glue books, huh? All right. All right, that's kind of amusing. All right, that was it for Americana. Cats. I don't think I have a cat. I do have these. It's a drawing of stuffed toys you could make, and I thought, well, good. I've got a dog for the dog page and a cat for the cat page. But Diane and her weirdness, I just can't split them up. They've been together for like 60 years in a magazine. I can't split them up. Go ahead, laugh. Diane, you're weird. We know. I just couldn't do that. Well, it's kind of cute. This is it's in a new catalog. It's a kit for kids to make a mosaic turtle. But I thought the colors were kind of fun. Alright, it's not very gluey either. Okay. Well, we got miscellaneous stuff then. No, that doesn't show up. I've also got a bird. Take a wild guess what that is. It is metal coffee can cut up and made into a wire bird, which I'd say is not the safest of crafts in the world. No, that's okay. Why not? I wonder if that would rust over time. I don't know. What were those cans made out of back in the 60s? I doubt it was stainless steel. By the way, in case you didn't watch the color collage exercises, I had cut that out for brown and then didn't use it, so that's why we're using it now. Alright, I also have this. I thought this was funny. It was some, decorator book or class or something in a back of a magazine. Live with color and like it. And let's see, a few strawberries and stuff that didn't make it in last time. I have 2 lions that are too big to put anywhere. Oh, we've got cookies. All right. Nah, that doesn't go on there. What about our coffee can bird? That's okay. I don't know if you see it so much, though. I don't want it to be lost. I've got some birds on one of these first pages here. What is that? Anything? No, the color's all wrong. No, all wrong. That's full. I don't think I have anything for this. Here's my cookies. These are chocolate covered graham crackers, which dawned on me when I saw that. I haven't had those in a long time. Should buy some of those. Why are we wasting time with this? Now that's out of a movie, and if anybody knows what that is, I'm going to really, really be surprised. It is from the original Father of the Bride, and it's the in-law, future father-in-law. I won't explain the whole scene, but he says, why are we wasting time with this? Okay, I like these there. It's a good movie if you've never seen that, the original one. Where'd he go? There. Just fell off the side of the book and I could see it. It was standing up, like on its side. Fell into another dimension. Yeah, in this house it's possible. Okay, I'm getting gluey. Yeah, why don't I think to get a wet towel or something? Alright, anything else for this page? Maybe? No. Probably not. Alright. I don't have any black and white. Nothing, thank you. I already said no cats. Oh, well, here's pink stuff. That's got to go somewhere on here. Well, I think just right there. Okay, and you're gluey. No, okay, too full, too full. Nope. I do have this too. Isn't that pretty? It's some kind of, it looks like needlepoint here, but then this is more like a long stitch. So I don't know if I don't know. But it's some kind of yarn embroidery needlework thing. That would look nice there, but it doesn't fit. Oh, strawberries. For one of those journals I just made, the botanical type, I printed out, I don't know, one or two of these. It's Kate Greenaway illustration of strawberries. So when I had to make one for you, I had to make one for me. You know what that is? That's a Dick Van Dyke episode. That's Millie talking. Well, that's okay. Okay. Alright, we'll see. Can I get through the rest of this video without quoting TV or movies? Give it a try. Yeah, and our rain turned into sleet, and then it was sort of snow for a very short amount of time. Then it stopped. There. Alright. Graham crackers are in the way. Now this. No, I don't want to cover up the handle. Yeah, we're getting to, does she have to start a new strawberry page, which I don't think I'm going to do. And I know what's going to happen. The minute I decide it's full and I'm done, I'm going to find all kinds of cool strawberry stuff. Well, I think that can go there. That's not that important. I'll have to trim it, but that's okay. Actually, I always wanted a strawberry themed kitchen. I thought that'd be cute. I should do that. You're getting any younger, Diane. What color? Okay, what color would you do the walls if you were going to have strawberry accents, like, you know, knickknacks or pot holders, or not really a wallpaper, but you know, that type of strawberry stuff. I don't know. Pink? Yellow? Pale green? I don't know. Alright, there's another question. So I'll come up with wall color for a strawberry theme room. I don't have any Halloween. Yay! That's a first, I think. Yeah, it still kind of matches color-wise, but I don't know that there's anywhere to put. Well, it's okay. We don't have to have this. Send 10 cents and a stamped self-addressed envelope. And they'll tell you how to probably make that or something. Wow. 10 cents and SASE. You know, what can you get for 10 cents today? 10 pennies. Diane, you sound like an old lady. If the age fits, right? Well, it doesn't fit. That's the problem. I don't feel old. All right. Actually, that's kind of neat. I like the colors there. All right. I don't think there's anything for this. All right. Here's our new cookies. Well, that could just go right there. Okay, fine. Yes, we discovered all kinds of things today. I'm going to paint the trim on my house. I'm going to make a strawberry kitchen. I have to buy chocolate covered graham crackers. This glue book session's getting expensive. I had to redo my entire kitchen. No, I thought that would be cute. It would be cheery, I think. You'd have to admit that. Alright, and then this, it's some kind of oddball Snickers, which I don't know why you want to ruin a perfectly good Snickers. But anyway, that was also in that same, oh, this is kind of cool. This side is turning into large scale stuff. I like that. But it was also the brown collage thing, and I didn't use it. Well, I definitely like this here. The words, I don't know. I almost feel like maybe I want to save them for when this page is more done. Is that dumb? No, it's not dumb, but as long as you have it out, should you glue it down? All right. Well, I think I'm going to do that. Because if we have something bigger later, it might throw off where I want that. Okay, we'll save that. We'll save it. All right, that's all the cookie business or candy business. Alright, this is sort of Buster, sort of Oddball. Actually, that's kind of pretty. Is that... I don't know that it goes, though. Alright, this was totally miscellaneous. What about... Actually, he kind of matches. Color-wise, I mean. Well, that's not the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Alright, why not? Well, we're making progress. We're getting down there. Okay, I think I need to turn my glue paper over too. It's getting too gluey. Okay. Well, what about this? Do you see the irony of this ad? Think about it. Live with color and like it. And it's all black and white. Nah, that's too boring. No. Here's the, I don't think I showed the lions. This was an ad, a San Diego Zoo ad from a few years ago in a travel brochure. And then, yeah, this is a travel thing too, that I had last time and couldn't find anywhere to put it. It's too big to go here. Forget that. And then I kind of thought, well, I kind of a lion page. I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's been so long since I started this morning. I forgot all about that. Alright, let's look quick. I have a feeling these are not going to fit anywhere because they're so big. And I also have a little Batmobile somewhere. It was a toy I cut out of an old catalog. I don't know what happened to it. I mean, I didn't pull it out this morning. I thought it was in with my glue stuff, but it wasn't. So I guess I put it somewhere else. So if I find that, I thought I put it in my old book, though. No. Way too scary. No, it doesn't fit. Can't cut up Buster's tie. Well, no. No. Alright, well, I guess we're up to save it for next time or start another page. Oh. Or put it here. Of course, then I can't put anything under that, though. That's life. Okay, you know what? This is going to be so tedious. I will glue that in. I'll do it off camera. You don't have to watch that. Well, okay, I guess we're up to something new and different. Well, are we going to just start? You know, totally random stuff. I think so. All right, well, I'm sorry, a tickle. I guess that's it. This few, a couple bears. I'm still waiting for other bear stuff so I don't, you know, paint myself into a corner. And I still have this puppy. I don't know where he's going to go. But that's it. And I'm going to save How Sweet. And we're missing our Batmobile. I got to find that. Okay. So there, we're up to date with the glue book, which is nice. I had a lot more stuff once again than I realized. So good, I'm glad it's done. Okay, thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next video, and have a nice day out there.